Hey there, it's Jim. Sunday, September 25th. So just touching up some of my wedges. I'm just going to give a few tips, I guess. Everybody's got their own way of doing stuff. I try and stay up on my maintenance on my saws and my tools. You can get by with not, but sometimes you get in a bind and either got something that's going to help you get out of a bind or get you in a worse bind because it got neglected. I had a little challenge the other day there when I was out cutting firewood. Had a couple that were leaning back pretty hard and ended up well, they were a little bit narrower diameter than my wedges were set up for, so I ended up pounding them kind of into the hinge wood just to get enough lift to tip her over. But anyways, so yeah, just kind of regular maintenance. I know there's some guys that would rather just go buy new ones, and that's fair too. I'm a little thrifty, and further to that, sometimes you're in places where you don't always have the option to run to the store and go buy some new shit. So if you want to be a little more self-sufficient, or doing stuff on Sundays and a lot of those places are closed, to be able to get ready for the next week, some of this stuff, or if you're in camp, whatever, eh? So yeah, I've got one here that I just finished doing. It looked pretty similar to this one. So I'll just kind of come in a little further here. I'm trying not to always be headless in my videos, but anyways, so yeah, this one took a bit of a beating. Obviously, when that tip's messed up, it's not going to let you get into the kerf to place it. So cutting that off square and starting over, it's kind of a necessity there. And then a lot of stuff mushrooms, right? So these will come off and whack you as well when you're beating on them with the axe. So you want to clean that up too. So what I try to do is reshape the profile so that I will be able to get it in. This one might need a little bit more off it yet, but basically you want it to slide in. And then clean up the other end of it. Get rid of any of that stuff there that's mushroomed and cracked, so it doesn't come off and end up whacking you in the face or whatever. So if you've had it happen, you'll know what I'm talking about. What else was I looking at here? Oh yeah, and then probably most of you guys know the difference between stacking wedges and non-stacking, but the way I've shaped this one, it's just got the bevel on one side. So when I'm done, I'll set these guys up so that my bevels, this one will only have one as well, and that way you can actually stack them and get them in so you get a bit more lift, or you can use them individually. I also go across mine with a belt sander just to give it some texture. It's not quite as good as the grip on some of them, but it's a lot better than it just spitting out. So what I found works the best for me, I hope it'll show up here in the video, but basically clamping them down on a sawhorse or your bench or whatever. When you start going over it with the belt sander, I found that kind of the quickest and easiest way to deal with them. You will get some of that stuff that ends up a little bit almost molten, so I do throw the gloves on and the safety glasses, because anybody that's played with that shit will know too that it'll stick to you and leave a welt. Yeah, hacksaw or any type of handsaw, pretty much you can cut those off to square them up. Works pretty good. And that's about it, I guess. Yeah, I don't think there was anything else really to talk about there. That stuff does stink pretty bad, so I do it outside. It's a lot quicker than some guys will say, "I'll just use an axe file," but they haven't tried doing this shit before. So, okay, have a good week.